Say hello to our final players. First, John F.M. Kosis. Now, I just want to highlight, John, you're not going incognito. You have a problem with your eye, I guess?
Yes, I was doing some mission work in Cape May over the weekend and discovered I had an ulcer on my eye.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the bright lights, and this is okay.
Yes.
All right, well, you look fine up there. No problem, as long as you can hear me. You have two middle names, and I guess you played, your grandfather, or great-great-grandfather played once with Babe Ruth. You're a member of the United Way Youth Allocation Panel. You attended Youth Leadership Conference in D.C., and you currently hold one of four chairs on the leadership team of Central Pennsylvania Youth Ethics Symposium.
Yes.
Welcome, John. So where do you see yourself in 10 years, John?
I would like to go into something as in international studies, international relations, and in the future become some sort of politician. Or something in that field.
Okay, excellent. Well, good luck to you in your pursuits. And Lancaster Country Days, Noah Hindus, and you are a senior. You've traveled to Italy, Greece, and Turkey. Yep. You're interested in the sciences, research, and a medical career, perhaps. Right. And in January, you attended the International UN Conference. So what about you, Noah? Where do we see you in 10 years?
Well, it depends on the length of a medical residency. I'm sure I'll be in a hospital somewhere, just depending on what I choose to do. I'm interested in surgery. I may still be learning. So
okay, you never know. Okay, well, hopefully you've learned everything for these three questions as we put John and Noah one-on-one. An oxygen tank in the service module exploded. Without oxygen, the rocket motor couldn't fire. Which Apollo mission had this small problem? And that's John.
Challenger?
No, sorry, that's incorrect. Noah.
Endeavor?
No, it was the Apollo mission was number 13. Atticus Finch and his daughter Jean Louise, better known as Scott, are the central. John.
To Kill a Mockingbird?
To Kill a Mockingbird, of course, in this 1961 novel. And finally, born a slave, she delivered her famous "Ain't I a Woman" speech at an 1851 Women's Rights Convention in Ohio. Who was this abolitionist preacher? John again.
Harriet Tubman?
No, sorry, incorrect. Noah. Boy, the bust of her just appeared in the U.S. Capitol, the first African-American woman, and that's Sojourner Truth. 150 to 70. Great game going. We are now at the halfway point in our pursuit to identify the 2009 Capital BlueCross BrainBusters champions. Now, at the end of tonight, one of our teams is going to walk away with a whole load of prizes, including $5,000 in scholarship money to one of the 14 great universities that make up the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, affectionately known as PASHE, a generous cash scholarship from Capital BlueCross, and Capital BlueCross is giving away some amazing prizes. Here's Lori with the inside scoop. Lori?
Amazing, to say the least, Rich. That's why everybody's cheering tonight, right? Because you know the winning team gets to take home thousands of dollars and share it with all their friends at their schools. Thank you so much, Capital BlueCross. And here's a look at some of the prizes the winning team could take home.
Each member of the winning team will get a Dell laptop computer. But remember, these teams are playing for their entire schools. Capital BlueCross donated thousands of dollars in extra prizes to be raffled off at the winning school. Students will have a chance to win a Dell laptop, 7 digital cameras, 4 widescreen LCD TVs, 3 Nintendo Wiis, an Apple iPod Touch, gift cards to Red Robin Restaurant, Old Navy, Sheetz, Visa gift cards, and chocolate currency to spend at Hershey Park.
And we also have one more prize just added to the list, a Mongoose mountain bike. So lots of valuable prizes. No pressure, guys. Your school wants you to win, so a lot's run on this tonight. Rich?
And I have some more good news because the second place team won't go home empty-handed. Capital BlueCross is providing each of the team members with a very generous Visa gift card to take home. Now, coming up, the 60-second team lightning round. It'll be exciting, believe me. Here's some music once again from the Lancaster Country Day Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Kenny Townsend. Welcome back to the championship final live of Capital BlueCross BrainBusters. We are with Cumberland Valley and Lancaster Country Day. Right now, Cumberland Valley has a slight lead of 150 to Lancaster Country Day 70, but everything can change right now as we pick up the pace and play today's 60-second team lightning round. Now, Lancaster Country Day, you're behind, but only by 80 points, so you're going to select first among these three quizzes. A sense of direction, 13-letter words, artistically speaking. A sense of direction, 13-letter words, or artistically speaking.
Sense of direction.
A sense of direction. If you've got good sense, you'll follow these directions. Include a direction in your answer, and we'll send 10 points in your direction. Now, Nate, I take your answer as the team's answer. Jonathan, Ellen, and Noah are going to help you along. We need 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll begin now. It's another name for the Aurora Borealis.
North Star.
Northern Lights. Washington, D.C., New York, and Atlanta are all in this time zone.
Eastern.
Eastern is correct. It's the half of the Earth that includes Argentina, Australia, and Antarctica.
Southern Hemisphere.
Southern Hemisphere, yes. You might call this company to send a telegram or to wire money.
Western Union.
That's correct. It's what NATO stands for.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
That's correct. He received the Oscar for Best Director for Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby.
Pass.
Clint Eastwood. Georgia, Florida, and Alabama all play in this athletic conference.
South.
No, Southeast. His albums include The College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation. Kanye West, yes. The Big Ten University in Evanston, Illinois.
Northwestern.
Northwestern, yes. The George Orwell's 1984. This country is at war with Eurasia.
Oceania.
No, East Asia. This is the largest Protestant denomination in the United States.
Southern Baptist.
That is correct. She's the central character in the Broadway musical Wicked.
Wicked Witch of the West.
That's correct. Yellowknife is the capital of this huge region of Canada.
Northwest Territories.
That is correct. The Byzantine Rite is observed by this branch of Christianity, and that was Eastern Orthodox. A little stumbling, but 9 correct. So 90 points came your way. Cumberland Valley, we have 13-letter words or artistically speaking. Which one is it going to be for you, Michael?
13-letter words, please.
13-letter words. We hope this won't prove unlucky for you. For 10 points, identify these words that are all 13 letters long. Now, Michael, I take your answer as the team's answer. Adam, Hamish, and John are ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll begin now. The 2-letter word ad is short for this 13-letter word.
Advertisement.
That is correct. Italy, Spain, and Egypt all border this sea.
Mediterranean.
That's correct. It's any four-sided figure.
Quadrilateral.
That is correct. This is the bacteria that causes strep throat.
Streptococcus.
That is correct. Hydra is one, so is Pegasus and Beetlejuice.
Pass.
Constellation, it's a quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel.
Parallelogram.
That's correct. Someone who tells you if it's going to rain or not.
Meteorologist.
That's correct. It's the life history of a person written by that person.
Autobiography.
Correct. This principality lies between Austria and Switzerland.
Liechtenstein.
That's correct. Someone who collects butterflies and moths.
A lepidopterist.
That is correct. Tasty, delicious. It's enough to make you salivate.
Pass.
Mouth-watering. Done as quickly as possible over in a flash.
Pass.
Instantaneous. A photograph made with a light-sensitive silver-coated metallic plate.
Pass.
Daguerreotype. Title held by Francisco Franco and Chiang Kai-shek.
Generalissimo.
That is correct. It describes a satellite that stays in the same position relative to the Earth.
Geostationary.
That is correct. Well done. Some good teamwork. And that was a 10 correct. So 100 points came your way. All right. While I catch my breath, let's turn our attention once again to Lori, who's with some special guests.
You know what? Fifth graders know an awful lot. We've got future BrainBusters right here. We have Ethan Sterenfeld from Lancaster Country Day. You knew some of these answers, didn't you, Ethan? Some of them. And Zachary Durham is here from Sporting Hill Elementary, representing Cumberland Valley. Hey, we're going to put you two head-to-head and see how much you really know. Is that okay? We're going to have a little fun, so stay with us. We'll be back with more BrainBusters from Whitaker Center and see how these fifth graders do after the break. Lancaster Country Day, take us out.